Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 2, Unit 0.3 Notes, Day 2. Today we're talking about solving multi-step linear equations. Our learning target today is to be able to solve complicated linear equations with variables on both sides. So we're going to start with the little class starter. It says to solve the following equations, give exact answers, no decimals, and reduce your fractions. Okay? So go ahead and pause the video and complete A, B, and C on your own. Good luck. Okay, and there we go. So the first one you had to add 3 to both sides, and you get n equals -9. For B, we had to subtract the 7 and then multiply by 3 to get x equals -3. And on C, we had to distribute the -7, combine our like terms, subtract the 20, and don't forget that that was a -7r. So a negative divided by negative is a positive. So what we're going to be working on today is solving the following multi-step equations, give exact answers, no decimals, and reduce your fractions, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the main thing that we see now is that we have variables on both sides, okay? And what we want to do is we always want to make sure to have a positive variable, okay? So what that means is I have to move the smaller one. All right, so the smaller one is 2x. I'm going to subtract the 2x to the other side. And then we get -10 equals 3x plus 2. And now it's the same thing. We're following the rules of SADMAP. I'm going to subtract the 2 to the other side. I get -12 equals 3x. And then to get the x by itself, we have to divide. -12 divided by 3 is a -4x. Okay? So when we look at 2, once again, there are variables on both sides, but which one's smaller? Yeah, the one with the negative on it, Mr. Grice. Okay, so to get the 3 to the other side, I have to add it. So I'm going to add 3y to both sides. We get 35 equals 5y. And then divide both sides by 5. What does y equal? Yeah, 35 divided by 5, you should have gotten 7. Okay, what do you think? You guys want to try this one? I think you can. Go ahead and pause that video. Good luck. Okay, so we had to add the 3 in to the other side. Okay, that was our smaller variable. So we get 5n. Add the 6, divide by 5. We get n equals 20. All right, now you don't get to freak out because there are decimals now. Okay, look at the 2 and subtract whichever one is smaller. We get -8 equals 0.5w minus 14. Okay, and I'm going to just keep on solving it. I'm following SADMAP, the reverse order of operations. Now all I have to do is divide, okay, because a number next to a variable still means multiplication, so the opposite of multiplication is division. And 6 divided by 0.5, yeah, you should get 12. So it's not that hard. It's just paying attention to what we have and step by step. All right, so they're going to start throwing some more stuff at us. All right, so for number 5, what we have to do is combine our like terms first. So the negative 2w plus 9 stays the same. 5w minus 9w is a negative 4w plus 1. And now we have to move the smaller variable. Which one's smaller? It's not the negative 2, okay? Smaller is the farthest away from 0. And we've talked about once we move it, I want my variable to be positive. And negative 2 plus 4, that gives us a positive 2w. Oh, sorry, that's just a positive one over here. I don't need the plus sign. Okay, so now that we've done that, it's just set map, subtract the 8. Oh, sorry, why did I subtract 8, Mr. Grice? I already did it in my head. We're subtracting 9 and the answer is negative 8. Sorry. Okay, and then divide by 2. We get w equals negative 4. All right, same thing, 6. Combine your like terms first and then go on, okay? So why don't you guys pause the video and try 6 on your own. Good luck. Okay, so we got 3x plus 3 equals x minus 17. Remember, when we're subtracting the x from the right side, that is a 1x. 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, and then subtract the 3, divide by 2. Yay! Parentheses. That means we get to, yeah, distribute. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at number 7. On the right-hand side, we're going to distribute the 4. Okay, and we get 4x minus 12. Now, on the left-hand side, if you want to combine those like terms, since we really don't have anything else to do over there, go ahead and do that. So 4x minus x gives us 3x minus 5. Okay, and now it's the same thing. Move the smaller variable. We get negative 5 equals x minus 12. Add the 12 because we want the x by itself. Okay, and then negative 5 plus 12 is 7. Okay, number 8, it's still the same type of thing, okay? We got to distribute first. Just pay attention to what you have to distribute, okay? So I'm going to distribute that negative 5. I notice on the left side, nothing changes. And now distribute negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. And then negative 5 times m would be negative 5m. I have to combine my like terms now. So I have 7m minus 1 equals negative 2m minus 10. Okay. And then we're just going to solve. Move the smaller variable. We get 9m minus 1 equaling negative 10. Add the 1 to both sides. I get 9m equals negative 9. And then dividing both sides by 9, we get m equals negative 1. Okay, For number 9, I'll help you distribute because we have to distribute on both sides, but then after that, you guys are on your own, okay? So we have to distribute this positive 8, so 8 times 5 is 40, and then 8 times 3 would be 24. Now on the right side, we have to distribute this 3, so we get 3 times 7 is 21, and 3 times net 9, and it's negative, would be, sorry, negative 27. Okay, so you guys are on your own. Combine like terms, move the smaller variable, and solve. Okay, good luck. Okay, so I wrote everything in standard form on my second step. So it was negative 24w plus 33 minus 27w plus 21. The negative 27, that was our smaller variable, so I added it to both sides and I got a positive 3. Subtract 33 to both sides and then divide by 3 and we get w equals negative 4. Okay? Now, if you aren't moving the smaller variable, the only thing you have to pay attention to is your negative signs, okay? Because you will be working with a negative variable. And that really comes into play when we're solving inequalities, dividing by negatives and flipping signs and stuff like that. But for right now, you don't have to worry about that. Okay? All right. Number 10. Oh, man, there's a fraction. No, it doesn't mean you get to give up. All right. So we're going to do this in our heads. 1 times 21 is 21, and 21 divided by 3 gives us 7x. 1 times 18 is 18, and 18 divided by 3 is 6. And if you aren't doing that in your head and you're using a calculator, which is fine, make sure you need to put the fraction in parentheses. Okay? Now back here we're distributing a negative 2, so that turns to a negative 2x and a positive 10. Okay? Now on the right side, yes, we have to combine our like terms. So we get 7x plus 6 equals negative 2x plus 33. Okay? And now, yeah, it's the same thing, guys. We want to get the variables to one side, so we add 2x. And now we're following SADMAP. Cancel addition with subtraction. 33 minus 6 is 27. And then get the x to one side. The x is already to one side, Mr. Grice. Get the x by itself by dividing by 9. And we get that x equals 3. All right, number 11. You guys are on your own, okay? I think you can do it. We'll do 12 together. 12 looks a little bit more tricky. All right, pause the video and good luck. All right, there we go. So I distributed and we got 3m plus 4. And then we had to distribute again the negative 3, so negative 3m plus 6. I combined my like terms. And I want you to pay attention, guys. Right here, my variables do not cancel, okay? I have a negative 3, so I added 3 to both sides, and 3 plus 3 is 6. It's not 0, okay? And then the rest is just SADMAP. All right, number 12. Don't freak out. Okay? No math babies or math weenies. So I need to distribute. 2 times 6 is 12, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, back here, negative 1/2. Half of 10 is 5. It's positive, so now I'm going to make it negative because I'm doing the opposite. Negative times a negative is a positive. Half of 40, 20. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so combine your like terms. We get 7y minus 3 equals negative 5 plus 4 is negative 4y plus 20. Okay. We're going to add the 4y to the other side. We get 11y minus 3 equals 20. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That's not supposed to be a 3. And I even said the right answer, didn't I? Sorry. That's my fault. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2, Mr. Grice. That's a 2. That's a 2. Sorry. Add the 2 to the other side. We get 11y equals 22. That's when I wish I could rewind the video and change that. Technology isn't that cool yet. Okay, and then when we are all said and done, we get that y equals 2. All right, and that's it. Now, if you have any questions, please come see Mr. Carranza or myself. We would love to help you out. Otherwise, this is Mr. Grice signing off for Algebra 2, Unit 0.3 Notes, Day 2. Thanks for watching.